Bear with me, I'm working on some stuff. I told y'all last time I'm putting all my eggs in the Amazon basket. And what is you doing? A little bit about today. Supposed to be a super easy day. I had no problems right up until the end, and I want to explain kind of what happened. Booked 2 loads for today. It's the first time I've tried that. I kind of wanted to hop around, stay around here where it's semi-local to me. It's still a 2-hour bobtail for me to get up here. 2.5 hours. So I booked one going from Suffolk to just shy of Richmond, Virginia. Dropping hook right back to Suffolk. Paid a decent amount of money. Traffic was traffic on 64 West and East, so it wasn't so bad. I was 2-3 hours ahead of schedule. I wasn't supposed to be back until 7:45 arrival. I got back at 5:30, I think it was. Then I booked a second one that was across town from here. It was 21 miles, about 35 minutes in traffic to get there. It was a bobtail. I had a bobtail over there. Live load, take that load back across town to Suffolk, and then bobtail out of Suffolk right next door to a different location. ORF3 to ORF2 is where I was supposed to end up. Now, here's what happened. I get loaded in Chesapeake. I drive back across town where I just come from to drop that trailer coming from Richmond. And it's a half load, drop it in the parking lot, not up against the dock. They had me drop it in the parking lot. And according to my trip sheet and my schedule, it showed for me to bobtail out of ORF3 and then bobtail into ORF2, and that was the end of my trip. Well, that's exactly what I do. I get over to ORF2 and they asked me, it took me 30 minutes, 40 minutes to get this straight. I bobtail in, I hold up the thing to scan it, and they're like, you're supposed to have a trailer. No, it says bobtail, so I had to get out and go stand at the guard shack and talk to them while there's 10 trucks waiting behind me, because, you know, we all love when somebody gets out and has to go up there. They said that just because it says bobtail, that it doesn't mean bobtail. Can somebody help me out here? Because if I'm bobtail, I got nothing behind me. And that's exactly what I was. And I was right next door. It was about a mile away. So it's basically right next door. As giant as these places are, they're ridiculous how big they are. But he was telling me at the shack that we can't check you in because you're technically supposed to have a trailer, even though it says bobtail. So you put in a request for a callback. And they actually called me back this time. Not like the other time. Or either that or I just finally figured out how to get to that part. User error. Ended up checking me in to truck parking and checking me out to truck parking, which I don't really understand how that worked. Went to the exit, they just gave me a thumbs up. I don't know, I'm assuming I got paid for it. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, that's kind of how my day went. It's Monday, October 16th. It is 9:52 in the evening. I logged out at roughly 9 o'clock, so I'm currently on the load boards looking for something that's going to leave out around 7:30, 8 o'clock tomorrow. There's something up there that just doesn't pay very much, and spending money on a hotel, so I'm gonna probably set my alarm a couple times in the middle of the night, see what's on the load boards. We'll see what we go from there. I'm working on some stuff. Bear with me. I'm working on some stuff. I I told y'all last time I'm putting all my eggs in the Amazon basket. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm making phone calls. I'm talking to people that I trust and I know. So I'm trying to work on something here. Bear with me. Let's get this thing done. Like, comment, subscribe. I booked a load going from right around the corner. It's about a mile up the road right here to in Suffolk. It's ORF3 Suffolk going to Kernersville, North Carolina, which is kind of back home. My old man, my brother and them, they ain't seen this shit. So when you do see it, you know, I'll probably see if I can catch a place to stay right there off the interstate. So I'm coming for you. Franklin, Virginia. Your town smells like Aurora, North Carolina, home of PCS Phosphate. You know that 1% of sulfur that's in your doo-doo is what makes it stink so bad? That's what your town smells like a big pile of doo-doo. Like a ECU tailgate porta-john. Like a porta-john at a Crimson Tide game in the middle of August the next morning. That's what it smells like around here. Tighten up, Franklin, Virginia. All right, so I made it to Kernersville. So between Greensboro, North Carolina, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yesterday, big risk, big reward. Worked out, and it was great. Today, wasn't really sure the risk. I just knew that there was nothing up there. I needed to work. And this was a one-way trip. I got family sort of in the area. They're about, I don't know, an hour back east compared to where I'm at now, which is the direction of home. Again, day cab guy. I'm trying to stay out and make money. I'm also trying to make it home tomorrow by dinner time because my son has a football game that I want to go watch, you know, and there's a problem there because there was a load on the load board that was a half a mile away from the location I'm at now. Now my GPS said that I would get here at 12:27 today, and that one left at 12, or had to be there at 12:34. Now, that would have been just like yesterday, big risk, big reward, because it would have took me back towards home today for another few $100. And I could have had another good day. Semi-short day, another good day, and still made it home this evening. Spent the night at the house, not had to worry about it, you know, either regroup tomorrow, stay home tomorrow, and get back at it after the football game Wednesday night. I would have figured something out. But it was too tight to risk missing it and being late. And here's why I need anybody who's got experience, real experience doing this, to help me out answer this question is, let's say there's two different locations and they're on the same industrial driveway, same industrial road. They're about a half a mile apart. No live unload, drop, bobtail out. Let's say I got here at 12:27 like I was supposed to, which I didn't. It ended up being, you know, just hypothetically, it ended up being right at 12:30. So when they gave me 3 or 4 minutes to get a half a mile away. And had I known how close they were, I probably would have done it. But you never know how the in and out gate procedures are going to go at locations you've never been to. That ain't just Amazon. That's anywhere. But let's say I book it while I'm on the road and say, you know what, if I'm late, I'm late. At what point, not at what point, I guess, what am I trying to say? At what level does it affect your carrier score because I'm trying to keep it as high as I possibly can. Somebody please help me out, answer that question. I'm sitting here on my 30-minute break. I just wanted to kind of get on here, video diary this thing. I don't know if this helps anybody, me venting about my good times, bad times, this sort of deal. But if I got an issue, I'm going to put it out here because I'm hoping somebody that's been doing it long enough will see it, answer the question. If not, until next time. Okay, so here's what happened. I made it to my brother's house. I'm in my brother's driveway right now. There was a load that popped up between here and there that was more along the lines of what I need. It went from Durham, North Carolina back to Durham, North Carolina, but it had just hit the load board. And the price wasn't very good. It was a 4-stop run, but it would have kept me close to home. And God knows it, man, I was this close to booking it. And I should have, because I get here and park my truck, log off, get back on the load board, and it's gone already. So now I've already logged out. There's only 2 loads within 100 miles of where I'm at right now currently that are available, and I don't really want them. So now this is the frustrating part, trying to piece this stuff together. And I think I just learned a super valuable lesson, and that's, if I don't take it, somebody else is going to. I gotta make some money. This is just me being honest. I'm tired of being broke. And I didn't think $1.38 per mile within 20 minutes of being on a load board would have skated. I didn't think that it would have been gone. Nobody's done that. Not yet, not what I've seen. And I might have just shot myself in the foot, but it's 2:59 p.m. on Tuesday. And I've gotten 2 runs in this week. They're not the payout that I was hoping for, because I was kind of trying to stay closer to home this time, or this week. I'm going to see what else is out there in a little while. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed in myself. I'm a little disappointed in the system. God damn, that sucks. Stick around. We'll figure out what we're going to do now. Let's go say hey to my sister-in-law, who don't know she's about to be on here, but whether she says she don't want to be on here or not, you about to be on here, Courtney. So here we go. Little Transport TV 2024. We're still getting it. Stick around.